Anyway, we've got PVT here. This will decide if we're going to have an all Protoss bracket or if we're going to get a little bit of Terran spice in there. Let's see what MicroMachine has in store. Yeah, we have seen MicroMachine do some phenomenal things with these Reapers, and already starting off nicely. Might even get, looks like it's going to get one, maybe even two probes here. Oh yeah, probe getting a little stuck. Ooh, gets away barely.
Now he wants to go down here.
Oh, you're in the wrong neighborhood there, probe. Wow, he's actually just going to keep tearing probes up. Where is there? Okay, Stalker's almost out. Once the Stalker is out, the Reaper will get pushed back. But until then,
I kind of like the way this has went, because he often just like goes into the main and then encounters the first unit much quicker. But this has been a lot more effective in kill count, and it will bounce up to the main here now. But
keep going. Don't go back down the ramp. That's where the Stalker's at.
Where are you going? Where are you going? The Stalkers here up front deciding they want these rocks dead. So. But either way, we get MicroMachine expanding to 3 bases as these additional pylons.
So one of my favorite things that MicroMachine does is sends its units back home to repair. You can see we've got a fresh Cyclone coming up to the front here. And we can see they were waiting until they had their lock-on ability. The Vikings screwed him over again there.
Yeah, he did it again.
Did it again. Viking, come on.
Yeah.
But once it gets that lock-on, it's like, okay, now I'll engage. But then, once it gets wasted, it's like, oh, crap, now I got to run away forever. So a little bit unfortunate. Some, I guess, good defense out of additional pylons. Able to push that away nicely so far. A couple Cyclones find the 3rd base, though, and it's relatively undefended. One Stalker is going to wander in, but that will not last long. Oh, my goodness. I was not watching the production tab. And all of a sudden, a Tempest appears. A wild Tempest has appeared.
OP Strat detected. Has indeed.
Panic mode activated. He needs to be careful, though. Cyclones with lock-on are just going to rip through. Oh, my God. Look at the damage.
It's this again. Like, they voluntarily pulled back when they should have, like, gotten the kill there, obviously. Will they finish it off here now? They are going after the Immortal on the side.
They're getting some damage. They're getting some high-value units here. An Immortal almost got the Tempest. They've been picking off Stalkers left and right as well. Yeah, MicroMachine does need to ultimately
go. We'll get another. Yeah, another here now, but he got cornered. Yeah, it's going to be a lot about numbers. Like, if there's a certain Cyclone number at which they're basically just instantly killing things that they lock on to, and that'll become really good. But there's also a deadly Tempest number where it's just way too much.
All right, Blink on the way. +1 attack just finishing up here for the Protoss. 3 Tempest and a 4th on the way as well. So no slouch, and additional pylons gonna have a pretty decent army here. Actually is even up on army supply just a little bit. But those lock-ons, if it just targets one thing down and then pulls back, targets another down, then pulls back, you see the Immortal just gets vaporized here. And that's where MicroMachine's strengths really lie, is these little hit and runs and then go home and repair. Hit and run, go home and repair.
Nice hallucinated Immortal eating one of the lock-ons.
That's still going quite well for... I keep saying it's going great for MicroMachine, but additional pylons has kept all the Tempests alive. Yeah. The army supply is still looking phenomenal. It's a very close matchup still.
Additional pylons also adding on something really fun.
Dark Shrine? Oh, the Mothership Core. Oh my goodness.
The mama.
10 minutes in and we're at how many bases? Can you imagine any ladder game where you're 10 minutes in and you're at 9 bases?
Yeah, exactly. As Clock Bash points out, it's really MacroMachine.
Insane. MicroMachine my ass.
And Cyclone could be pretty good into all this. We got seven Vikings making 2 at a time, 3 Cyclones being made at a time, 5 refineries being built at the same time. There's finally another Reaper, by the way. Cyclones again doing good on the front line here. I think the big key is, can they take out the front line units and actually get in to lock on the Tempest?
Yeah, so far they haven't been able to catch the Tempest. It's all been getting used on those Stalkers, the Immortals, and by the time they clean everything up, they've been pushed away or they've been killed. Yeah. Oh, and now that Mama ship is here. I'm starting to favor our Protoss, despite MicroMachine's macro, and it's just, wow, it's trying to take all the bases.
Yeah.
Literally all bases. It doesn't really have a big army anymore, though. Cyclones, in the end, they're good for hit and runs and that kind of thing. When it comes down to it, they're actually kind of squishy, though, in the big engagements like
this. That's what it is. It became a wave type of fight, and there's not enough stuff to clear out the ground to get to the air before he's able to replace the ground. And so the Cyclones will always be super tentative and get away here. But when you get a big separation like this, it's actually letting him clear the ground without taking the damage.
I really do like the idea of the Cyclone lock-on in the bot matchup, though, because you really can multitask with it. Well, the bot can. As a human, typically you're going to have most of them so you'll target down one Tempest with all of them, or whatever the case is, especially in the lower leagues. But here, you can have each single Tempest lock on to a different unit. Imagine, 5 Cyclones, not Tempest. 5 Cyclones locking on to 5 different Stalkers. Boom, you got 5 dead Stalkers in the blink of an eye. Where it's a little bit harder to do that as a human, lock onto 5 individual Stalkers with 5 separate Cyclones.
Yeah, for sure. But they seem, I don't know. Watching some of their behavior, they almost seem like they end up breaking their own lock-ins.
A little bit, because they just get too far away,
Yeah, they pull back. Okay, so the mothership is finally going to go down. I think that will definitely be helpful, but there's so many Stalkers, or Immortals here, and that the Vikings will go.
Finally, the Vikings going just straight for the Tempest. Stalkers be damned. That's kind of what they needed to do a while ago. But I think there's just too many Tempests now.
Yeah,
there's no answer for it.
Yeah, that's basically the case. And
rush
Immortals.
up on your PvP EnderSword, because looking like we're gonna have a lot of Protoss in our finals.
Yeah,
Houston, we have a Protoss.
Yeah. Tempest will split off. And double the army supply here at this point. The Cyclones still trying to get something done here.
Yeah, how are all our Terrans in the chat holding up there? You guys,
right.
Do you have a bucket and you gather in your tears, I hope?